Welcome back to mathematics class. In the last video, we discussed about the modulus inequalities. Okay. So after completion of modulus inequalities, we need to discuss about logarithmic inequalities. But before that, let us discuss about the logarithms. So first, we will concentrate on the definition of a logarithm, after that types of logarithms, and followed by properties of logarithms, and then we will enter into the logarithmic inequalities. Right? So first of all, let us discuss about the definition of a logarithm. What is a logarithm? Right? So look at the definition of logarithm. In general, let capital N and small a, where a is not equals to 1, be any two positive real numbers. Okay, capital N and small a be any two positive real numbers. Moreover, a should be not equals to 1. Now let us find a third real number, which is small x, connecting capital N and small a by the relation n is equals to a power x. Okay, ma'am. So look at once again. Let capital N and small a be any two real numbers. Moreover, a should be not equals to 1. Now find another third real number, say some x, which is connecting the relation between capital N and small a such that n is equals to a to the power of x. Then we say x is the logarithm of capital N to the base small a. Then x is called as logarithm of capital N to the base small a. See, nothing but what we had here, n is equals to a power x. This is the relation. You see here, actually a power x is considered as exponential form. As an exponential form, where a is the base, x is considered as exponent or power. Right? Now my concept is this exponential form. Let me want to change it into logarithmic form. So what is here a? Actually a is the base. Now this general base, if you bring this side, it becoming into a logarithmic base. So this is what I want to write it as a power x is equals to n. This is the relationship between three real numbers, and three are positive real numbers, small a, small x and small n. Now this is actually exponential form. Here a is the base and x is the power. Now this exponential form, now I want to write it into logarithmic form. For that, what to do? So x is equals to, very simple, this ordinary base, on sending that side, we can write it as logarithmic base, and the number remains as it is. So this is what, read it as x is equals to log n to the base a. X is equals to log n to the base a. So here, before that, a is a ordinary base. Now after sending to that side, now this base becomes logarithmic base. So that is what we discussed here as x is the, what is x is the? Logarithm of n, isn't it? Log n to the base a. So please read it as x is equals to log n to the base small a. That is logarithm of n to the base a. And it is written as, see, x is equals to log n to the base a. This is what we discussed now. And where here, what are the conditions here? The relationship between them is n is equals to a power x. And moreover, this is very, very important. What are that? N and a must be greater than 0. So they are the any two positive real numbers. And moreover, the condition is a not equals to 1. Right? So very simple. N is equals to a power x is the relation between three positive real numbers. Then from this, what I can say that x is equals to this a ordinary base, on sending we can write it as a logarithmic base. Hence it is written as x is equals to logarithm of n to the base a, and read it as x is the logarithm of capital N to the base small a. and conditions are very important here, where a and n, these two must be positive real numbers, and moreover a should be not equals to 1. Now let us observe two more conditions here. If suppose n is equals to a, what happens? If n and a both are equal, then what we can say that here n and a both are equal, then instead of writing log n to the base a, I can write it as log a to the base a, because n is equals to a, no? So I want to replace in the place of n small a, then this is nothing but what? Log a to the base a, then which is 1. So please remember that if it is log a to the base a, then the answer is 1, a standard result. If suppose n is equals to 1, why not? N can be 1, only the condition is a should be not equals to 1. N can be 1, no problem. So if n is equals to 1, then what we can write generally as log 1 to the base a. Log 1 to the base a, which is 0. So please remember that log 1 to the base a is equals to 0. Right? So from this I want to write it a few more examples. That is, for example, if I have log 3 to the base 3, it is just like log a to the base a, hence answer is 1. Similarly, log 5 to the base 5, of course, which is also 1, because this is you can compare with log n to the base a, and the condition is n and a must be two positive real numbers. Of course here positive real numbers 3 and 5, and moreover the base whatever in the place of small a should be not equals to 1. Of course here it is 3 and here it is 5. Hence log 3 to the base 3, log 5 to the base 5, and log a to the base a, which is equals to always 1. Whereas log 1 to any base, which is 0. I mean log 1 to suppose 5. What we can say, See, of course n and a both are positive numbers. N can be 1, no problem, but a should be not equals to 1. Of course here it is not a 1. Then according to this concept, log 1 to the base 5, I can write it as 0. Similarly, log 1 to base 100 is also, I can say that answer is 0. So please remember, these are the two more standard results, that is log a to the base a, which is equals to 1, and log 1 to the base a, which is equals to 0. Right? Now about types of logarithms. So in general, logarithms are divided into two types. They are common logarithms and natural logarithms. One is common logarithms, second one is natural logarithms. So let us see, when can we say it is a common logarithm. So logarithms of numbers to the base 10, this is very important, to the base 10 are known as common logarithms. So for example, see, when you see this type of logarithms, log 7 to the base 10, how to read? Log 7 to the base 10, log 5 to the base 10, log a to the base 10, some log x to the base 10, etc. See, if you observe here, every logarithm is with base 10. That's why the logarithms with some numbers to the base 10 are known as common logarithms, right? Since here the base is 10, hence these logarithms are known as common logarithms. My dear, these we can also write in this manner. Simply log 7 to the base 7, we simply mention as log 7, and this is as log 5, and this is as log a, and this we can also write it as log x, etc. See, here I did not mention about the base. If I did not mention, the meaning is the base is 10. So log 7 to the base 10, we can also write it as log 7. And this is, we can also write it as log 5. And log a to the base 10, we can also write it as log a. So if it is log 10, I mean base is 10. So that is your wish, whether you can mention it in the base. If not, no problem at all. But other than 10, whatever you have anything, you must express it in the base. Right, children? So log 7 to the base 10, simply we can write it as log 7. log 5 to the base 10, simply we can write it as log 5. So if nothing is in the base, that indicates there is 10 in the base and they are treated as common logarithms. Okay. Now coming to second one, that is natural logarithms. So very simple. Logarithms of numbers to the base e. What it is? To the base e. Earlier to the base 10 and now to the base e are known as natural logarithms. Okay. If they are mentioned with base e, then they are treated as natural logarithms. So for example here, because of natural logarithms, we simply use ln. ln, see, ln stands for natural logarithm. The meaning is ln 5 means natural logarithm of 5, natural logarithm of 3, natural logarithm of 10. You know, the meaning of this is nothing but actually log 5 to the base e. This is log 3 to the base e and log 10 to the base e, etc. So since here the base is strictly e, hence these are known as natural logarithms. So natural logarithms, instead of using log, we can also use ln. Then if you use ln, then no need of writing the base. This indicates natural logarithm, then no doubt that base is e, right? So finally the logarithms of some numbers to the base 10 are known as common logarithms, and the logarithms of some numbers to the base e are known as natural logarithms. Okay. So let us see few examples. When an exponential form is given to you, how to convert them into logarithmic form. So here, provided exponential forms are given to you, we need to express each of these into logarithmic form. So just now we discussed about the concept of definition of logarithm, that is, if a power x is equals to n, if a power x is equals to n, this is the exponential form, then how can we change it into logarithmic form, that is x is equals to this ordinary base. If you send that side, it becomes logarithmic base and the number remains same. That is, we can write it as a power x is equals to n into the logarithmic form as x is equals to log n to the base here. Now can you tell me here? So that implies, see here, this is the power. Now we just need to send the base to that side. So the power remains as it is, that is 3 is equals to this ordinary base. On sending, it becomes now into logarithmic base, that is logarithmic 4, and the number remains in the same place, that is 64. So this is what we can write it as log 64 to the base 4, which is equals to 3. Got it? Can you change this now? See what it is. 0 is equals to this 7, ordinary 7, base 7. On sending that side, we need to write it into logarithmic base, that is log 1 to the base 7. So this is what rewriting log 1 to the base 7, which is equals to 0, which we discussed earlier. Log 1 to any base, better to write base a little bit below mark and number should be straightly to the g. So log 1 to any base is 0, we already discussed. Now similarly, see, this is x is equals to log 20 and this 5 is the logarithmic base now, so 5, base 5. So this is what we can write it as log 20 to the base 5, which is equals to x. And finally from this, 1 by 3 is equals to, what we can write it? Not 1 by 3. What it is? Power is not 1 by 3, no? Power, what is the power is here? So 4. So 4 is equals to, I can mention that 1 by 81, log 1 by 81 to the base 1 by 3. And this is what finally we can write it as. How can we write it? So can write it as log 1 by 81 to the base 1 by 3, which is equals to 4. So this is very simple conversion of exponential form into logarithmic form. Okay. So look at the another example. So this time logarithmic forms are given to us and we need to change it into exponential form. So earlier exponential form converted into logarithmic form. Now logarithmic forms are given to you. See, everything mentioned in terms of log, and these things now we need to change it into exponential form. The same technique wherever it may be, from logarithmic to exponential or exponential to logarithmic, just we change the base. That is, normal base will be changing into logarithmic base. Similarly, logarithmic base will be changing into normal base. So coming to here, see, this is the logarithmic of base 6. So logarithmic of base 6 on sending that side, it becoming into now general base. That is what? 216. The number remains as it is. 216 is equals to, now this is in the logarithmic base, no, it becomes now ordinary base, that is 6 cube. That is 6 cube. So from this same manner, that is 0.0001, which is equals to 10 to the power of minus 4. Now this is, how can we change? Number m is equals to, yeah, here the base is logarithmic base is a, no, so hence this is a to the power of n. And finally from this 1 by 5 is equals to, can you guess? Yes, 5 to the power of minus 1. Now just please rearrange. That is better to write 6 cube is equals to 216, which is of course correct, isn't it? And this is what you know, 10 to the power of minus 4 is equal to 0.0001, isn't it? 10 to the power of minus 4 is just like a to the power of minus m, which is 1 by a to the power of m. So 1 by 10 to the power of 4, which is equals to 0.0001. And now this is also, can write it as exponential first, no, a power n is equals to m. And similarly this is 5 to the power of minus 1 is equals to 1 by 5. This is exactly same as this. So whatever it may be, from logarithmic to exponential form or exponential to logarithmic form, just we need to change the base. Okay. Let us see one more example. Find the value of each of the following by converting into exponential form. So first we need to convert into exponential form and then we need to find the value of each. Okay. So what is the first one here? Log 125 to the base 5. Log 125 to the base 5. So first, better the given one you can assume it as some x. So log 125 to the base 5 is equals to say some x. Okay. Now can you change it? This is, now logarithmic base is 5. If you bring this base to this side, hence I can write 5 power x is equals to 125. Do you understand this step? Logarithmic base bringing to this side, it is becoming into normal base. Hence 5 power x is equals to 125. Now look at this step, is very important. 5 power x is equals to, can we write 125 into 5 power something? 5 power something. Is it 5 cube? Okay. Now since bases are equal, powers are also equal. That implies x is equals to 3. That implies x is equals to 3. Therefore, you know what we can write? Log 125 to the base 5 value is 3. Similarly, look at me, say some x. Now x is equals to log 2 to the base x, base 8. Log 2 to the base 8. Now can you try this? So this is nothing but 8 power x, which is equals to 2. Logarithmic base coming to this side, it becoming into normal base, 8 power x. So earlier, okay, it is 125 because of that 5 is in the left side. Now 125 also we try to explain in terms of 5 power something. But here can you write 2 in terms of 8 power something? Then that do one thing. Ma? Now what I want to do is here 8, can I write it as 2 power 3 power x, which is equals to 2, isn't it? 2 cube, which is 8. Now this is using the formula a to the power of m whole to the power of n. What is the formula? A to the power of m whole to the power of n, which is a to the power of mn. Mn, this is the formula what I am using here. So from this I can say that 2 to the power of 3x is equals to 2. So 2 means just like 2 power 1. So now when bases are equal, we can equate even powers. That is 3x is equals to 1. And from this x is equals to 1 by 3. X is equals to 1 by 3. Therefore, what is x means? X means, therefore, log 2 to the base 8, this value is equals to 1 by 3. Now, can you guess similarly this is? Say some first of all, x is equals to log 16 to the base 1 by 2. Right? So now this is 1 by 2 power x, which is equals to 16. Isn't it, ma? So what it is, this is 1 by 2, 2 to the power of minus 1, I can write it 1 by 2 as. And this is 2 to the power of, now using the same formula, m whole power n, a to the power of m whole to the power of n, which is a to the power of mn. So according to that, this is 2 to the power of minus x. So since left side is 2 power something, now can you write 16 also 2 power something? I think 2 power 4 is 16. Now simply you can equate it, minus x is equals to 4 and x is equals to minus 4. Therefore what is x? X is nothing but log 16 to the base 1 by 2, and this value is equals to minus 4. Now this is very important topic, my dear children, is about laws of logarithms. So one way we can also treat it as properties or the fundamentals of logarithms. So using these rules, we are going to solve the problems. Okay, so these 10 points are very important, which are very helpful for us solving a problem related to logarithm. So look at the first one, logarithm of xy to the base a, or you can read it as log x into y. This is x into y to the base a. How can we write this is log x to the base a plus log y to the base a. Second one, log of x by y to the base a. Here we can write it as log x to the base a minus log y to the base a. And property number 3, log of x to the power of p to the base a. This power comes to here, that is p into log x to the power to the base a. And log a to the base b, log a to the base b. This is, you can write it as log a by log b. And the same log a to the base b, I think we can write it like this, 1 by log b by log a. Can we write it or not? And this is nothing but 1 by log b to the base a. Okay. Now what it is? Sixth one is about log x to the base a. Let me write at last this one, log x to the base a. Just a minute more. Now look at the seventh one is here. What it is? Log x to the power of m to the base a to the power of n. So both powers are here, power of the number and power of the base. One is m and n. Both comes out. That we can write it as m by n into log x to the base a. Log x to the base a. and this is the eighth one, that is a to the power of log n to the base a, which is equals to n, right, ma? And you all know about 9th and 10th, log a to the base a, I mean number and base are same, then answer is 1, and log 1 to any base, which is equals to 0. See what we left, sixth one. What is the sixth one is here? Log x to the base a, log x to the base a. So this is actually, we can write it log x by log a to any some base, we can write it, I mean can write like this. Why? Because you know this is actually, we can write it as log x by log b, and this is, we can write it as log a by log b. So here denominators gets cancelled, which is equals to log x by log a, and which we can write it as log x to the base a. So these are the 10 points we need to remember, we need to practice, which are helping us in solving of a problem. So dear students, let us see how these properties are useful while solving a problem. So for example, question number 1, expand log 343 by 125. Okay, now let us see how these things are helping us. First of all, the problem is just like property number 2. That is, see, we all know about this formula, log x by y to the base a, which is equals to, how can we write it? This is x by y, we can write it as log x to the base a minus log y to the base a. So don't worry, here nothing is base, then we discussed already, nothing is base, that meaning is there is a 10 in the base. So which are common logarithms, these are. So for common logarithms regarding base 10, it is need not to be mentioned. That is your wish. If you want, you can mention in the base as 10. If not, not required at all. Okay. Now using this formula, that's what I can write it as log x minus log y to the any base a. Hence this log of 343 by 125, I can write it as log 343 minus log 125. Don't worry, the base is 10. That is your wish. If you want, you can mention. If not, not necessary. Now furtherly, 343 I can write it as 7 cube and 125 I can write it as 5 cube. Now you know. So this is in the form of log x to the power of p to the base a. Right? So what is the answer? P into, the power comes to the front here. That is p into log x to the base a. So in the same manner, the power comes to here, no? That is 3 into log 7 minus this power also comes to here. That is 3 into log 5. So finally, I can take 3 from both. Hence 3 into log 7 minus log 5 is the simplest form of the given problem, that is log of 343 by 125. So here he is asking us to expand it into simplest form. So that is what 3 into log 7 minus log 5. Right? So in the next video, we will be discussing about these laws, how they are useful while solving a problem. Right? So please learn these identities by the next video so that we can easily understand the next level of problems. Thank you.